Stage every night tonight. Which bit I was talking about.
I wasn't sure for a second. Te quiero.
Cabrón. Hay una declaración de amor entre los dos aquí hoy.
Mariquita, ¿ah?
Sí,
Mariquita.
Ya lo veo, no, ya vemos que saben algo de español.
Saben
sí.
algo de español.
Sí. Hoy en día, y lo que hablabais con el contacto con vuestro público, hoy en día con las nuevas tecnologías, el contacto con vuestros fans es mucho más cercano a través de las redes sociales, etcétera. ¿Os influyen de alguna manera lo que vuestros fans os puedan decir a la hora de componer o...?
Now, I think nowadays there's a lot closer contact by like social networks and the internet between the group and the public. Does that influence in any way the sort of anything, the way you write music or the way you approach music?
No.
It's good to let people know about the music via outlets like that, but it doesn't influence what we do.
Yes.
Not at all.
No, que no les influye para nada, que es muy bueno poder tener ese contacto para exponer cosas al público, pero al revés no dejen que eso influya en su música.
There's only, I mean, I've got my own studio at home, and as happy as I am doing live, I like dabbling with new sounds and putting ideas together. And I think it's that, you know, that's what I was going to say. I personally find that just as interesting and exciting as playing live.
Que dice que le gusta, tiene su propio estudio, lo que le gusta es experimentar con musiquillos y cosas diferentes.
The thing about making music is that it's like, it was Robert Wyatt once told me that he makes an album about every 5 years when he's run out of things to listen to that he wants to hear, so he makes something himself, and I think that's a pretty good sort of way of looking at it. Really.
Que una cosa interesante que le comentó una vez Robert Wyatt, que dice que cada 5 años hace hace un disco cuando se ha quedado sin música para escuchar, cuando realmente quiere hacer otra cosa. Y que, yeah, I like that. Good quote.
We've always made music to please ourselves.
Que siempre han hecho música para complacerse a ellos mismos.
Don't think about anybody else, the audience or the world or whatever.
Sí, no piensan ni en el público ni en el mundo, solo en su música.
Y bueno, vosotros sois principalmente un grupo de directo, tocáis mucho. ¿Dónde tenéis más éxito? ¿Dónde se os acoge mejor?
You're a live group above everything else, as we've already said. Like you're a great live group. Where do you find people take to your music best? Where do you get the best reception, the best feeling from the people? Is there anywhere in particular where you feel more contact with the public?
It's obviously got to be in a live situation.
But any country, any place you go to?
I'd say definitely.
Spain is very good, and the Basque Country always.
It's not just something to be said, but Spain definitely, yeah.
Sí, no es solo para complacer al público, pero que España, desde luego, es uno de los que es de lo mejor, donde mejor responde al público.
I always wanted to go to South America as well, but that's never happened so far.
Que siempre han querido ir
anybody from South America out there, you know.
Sí.
Well, it's very good in Germany, very good in the States. It's good all over the world for the Godfathers.
But
es
where I
bueno en
most,
cualquier sitio.
yeah, I enjoy playing Spain the best, the most, because it's a social.
It's a people, isn't
Very
it?
social, and the food's very good as well.
Que le gusta mucho tocar en España.
Much better than America.
Y uno más, por favor.
Y otro café. Sí, que les gusta mucho España por la gente, por el ambiente que hay. La gente es muy social, muy sociable y que quiere otro café.
Sí, no sé, hasta grande aquí a que sea la hora del concierto va a estar. Pues una pregunta, ¿a qué dedicáis el tiempo libre?
What do you do in your spare time? This is a great question.
I'll do a lot of painting. Yeah,
he's an artist.
Watercolours.
Painting and decorating.
Painting and decorating.
Yeah, dice que hace mucho, pinta mucho, pero que de brocha gorda.
I love it.
2 rooms, 3 coats, 45 minutes.
And how much does that cost? Do you want us to advertise it?
I can't mention quotes on there. That's
I
not,
can't mention,
it's
no,
not, it's
no.
not good
Que no puede dar presupuesto en el aire, en directo, pero que en 45 minutos es capaz de pintar 2 habitaciones
I'll leave
con
my
3
card at
capas.
reception on the way out.
Y deja la tarjeta en recepción.
Vale, bueno, pues lo contrataremos entonces como pintor.
What other things you get up to?
Don't ask Grant this question, please.
Well,
Do not ask the drummer.
I play rock and roll all the time.
Wait,
No,
when you're
hace más que
asleep.
tocar rock and roll.
Y toma café.
And you drink coffee. You play rock and roll and you drink coffee.
Well, yes. Intuitively.
Que toca rock and roll.
Oye,
And the
por,
black stuff.
I drink Guinness in Ireland. I actually live in Ireland.
You live in Ireland.
Yeah, so I drink a lot of Guinness, play a lot of rock and roll,
Yeah.
and
Que vive en Irlanda, así que bebe mucho Guinness.
I have a good time all the time.
Y lo pasa bien siempre.
bueno, eso está fenomenal. Por cierto, pregúntales si han probado el marisco gallego y nuestros vinos.
Have you tried Galician seafood and Galician wine?
Yes.
Yes.
Sí.
Yeah, okay, that's a good answer. Now, and did you like it?
Yes.
I love seafood anyway.
Me
Oh,
gusta.
that's-
Live on seafood.
Me gusta.
Me gusta. Well, I don't know what I'm translating for. You speak.
Mi español es muy malo.
Pues habla español, pero sí, claro que les gusta.
Bueno, ¿qué les gustaría que supieran, bueno, pues nuestros oyentes, la gente que nos escucha, no sé, qué les gustaría transmitirnos?
Right, have you got anything you'd like to say to the people who are listening to this? Like anything you'd really like to transmit to them?
Yeah. Come along to this show tonight. Oh no, this isn't going out till Tuesday.
Hope you enjoyed the show.
Hope you enjoyed the show, yes.
Well, they can also contact us on Facebook if they
That's
want
right.
to. They want to keep in touch with us. They want to check out Facebook or buy a new record or
On
come and see us
iTunes.
again live.
Yeah.
We'd love to see you.
Yeah, que esperan que hayan disfrutado del concierto del sábado y que pueden, cuando quieren, contactar con ellos a través de Facebook y comprar lo que quieren. Comprar discos o lo que
There are other social network sites as well, apart from
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah, but we
Yeah, there
don't use
We
them.
don't use them either, but you know.
No, but there are. Que sí, que hay otros sitios más que Facebook, pero no los utilizan, así que el Facebook es lo que...
Muy bien.
My disclaimer.
Y ya por último, porque bueno, se nos termina el tiempo como siempre, quiero o me gustaría que cada uno de ellos escogiese una canción de los Godfathers.
They'd like each one of you to choose one song from your repertoire. Which one?
I have one thing to say to the people.
Yeah. Oh, you've got something to say to the people. Okay.
¡Hostia, tío!
No necesito traducción. Muy bien. Very good. Very good.
Tiene el diccionario completo de tacos.
Okay, so everyone choose a song. Let's go.
I'll have, let me think, hold on.
Uy, parece que es la pregunta más difícil que he hecho, ¿eh?
Sí, sí.
Public Enemy number one.
Why? Tell them why.
Because
Sí.
it's the first thing we ever did.
Por ser la primera cosa que hicieron.
Yeah. And it sounded, you know, I think it still sounds good as well. So, in my
Y
humble
pienso que todavía suena bien, a pesar de ser tan antiguo. ¿no?
Sí, sí.
It is, it's a good instrumental, it's a great instrumental. We still play it today, Public Enemy number one. It's
Y
brilliant.
todavía lo tocan siempre.
Sí, sí, damos fe. Yo, de hecho, la bailé mucho en mi casa cuando me compré el Maxi en su momento.
Sí.
En el 85.
Yeah, he said he used to dance to it a lot when he bought the maxi single. When he bought the maxi single in '85.
En el
Yeah.
85.
That was a bit of a fix, that, because it was just a bigger version of the 7-inch, wasn't it? Do you remember those 12-inch records, wasn't it? It was just like, I suppose it did sound better because you got more
Yeah,
separation.
you got more.
hadn't
Yeah,
you?
it was supposed to sound technically.
Yeah.
It was supposed to sound better.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
when vinyl was still pressed thick enough for it to make a difference. It's
Yeah.
wafer thin now.
Yeah,
if you
with
will.
a thing.
Que los discos que estaban diciendo que básicamente los discos de 12 pulgadas,
Sí,
los maxi
LPs.
singles, que
el maxi.
los maxi singles
Sí.
que realmente era lo mismo que lo de 7 pulgadas pero más grande, aunque cuando se hacía bien la prensar los discos, que sí que el sonido era mucho mejor en maxi que en normal. Yeah, I always thought it used to sound better. And everyone else is chickened out of what song they
I'll
want to
pick a
choose.
song.
All right,
I'll
oh,
pick a
so
song.
go for it then.
Go.
I want to pick a song from a lineup that was out in the 90s at the Godfathers. We recorded an album, Afterlife, and we did lots and lots of shows in Spain. And there was a track on that album called I'm Not Well, and it was again pure rock and roll in true Godfathers style. I'd like to resurrect that track.
Right, so he's talking about a record they made in the 90s, a lineup.
pero en español.
Sí, perdona, sí. clásico de este gazapo de hablar en idioma cruzado, que un disco quiere recuperar un tema de un disco que se llama Afterlife de los años 90, de una formación de los Godfathers.
I'd like to go for the Outsider, which is, I mean, not least because it's our new single, and B, I think it's, you know, it's a rocking record, but it's also very different to anything that the band has done before.
Yes.
Que quiere elegir el nuevo tema porque es algo muy fuerte, es algo muy diferente a lo que han hecho.
And it's hopefully it's a very definite signal to people that we're not going out as like a reformation tribute act. Yeah. We actually mean business in terms of.
Sí, creen que es un reflejo de que no es simplemente una vuelta del grupo como un revival, como volver a lo de antes, que realmente esto es algo nuevo y que siguen teniendo mucho que decir. Y eso es lo que quieren demostrar con este nuevo disco.
Muy bien. ¿Y Peter? No, escoge.
I don't know, it's always difficult to pick. I could have picked I Want Everything, I could have picked Birth, School, Work, Death, but I'm not. I'm going to pick Back Into the Future, which is the single before The Outsider. Because I think that's just as strong as anything the Godfathers have ever recorded before. It's it's out on our iTunes if people want to buy it and check it out. It's on our new record, which will be out in September. You know, it's a record that sort of tries to sum up the times, sort of thing.
Yeah, I've just noticed that all the songs we've chosen were nothing to do with the original Godfathers lineup. It was before the Godfathers, disappearing Godfathers, and new Godfathers.
Sí,
I think a psychiatrist would analyse this situation.
Que un psiquiatra podía analizar el hecho de que ninguna de las canciones es de Godfathers, sino de antes de los Godfathers cuando estaban ya deshaciéndose, o los nuevos Godfathers de ahora. Porque acaba de elegir también el Back to the Future como un
I think we would have all
new improved.
We'd have all picked the new numbers, you know. But I mean, you just asked us to talk about maybe some older times, you know. But we're all very excited about the new numbers and the new lineup. Make no mistake about that.
No, que aunque hemos querido que hablen un poco de temas antiguos, que realmente tienen mucho entusiasmo por esta nueva formación de los Godfathers y que creen que tiene mucho que decir.
Y nosotros también.
Y nosotros también lo
creemos.
We
feel the same. Yeah, we really think it's got a lot to say. Yeah.
It's like you were saying earlier. A lot of groups, when they get back together or they get older, they just forget how to do it almost, and they come out with some terrible music. And you think, you're a great band. Why did you come back and do that? It's rubbish.
Yeah.
But nobody will ever be able to say that about the Godfathers, because the whole idea of us making a new record is that we want to add to what we've got before and do even better. I don't want to come back with something soft and people go, nah, they're not as good as what they were before.
There's nothing wrong with soft music.
Yes, there is.
No,
That's how you're soft.
It depends how you define soft. It's like a good song is a good song. It doesn't matter if it's loud, quiet, whatever.
I like the noisy ones myself, Chris.
Okay, it's not an argument, but you know.
Sí, que bueno, estaba volviendo a lo que habíamos hablado antes, de que los grupos vuelven muy blandos cuando vuelven, pero en su opinión que realmente los Godfathers no van a volver así. Es decir, han vuelto porque piensan que tienen algo que decir y algo nuevo y es añadir a lo que habían hecho antes, no simplemente volver por volver. Aunque bueno, después hubo una pequeña discusión sobre si una canción suave vale igual que una canción dura y bueno, hay diferencia de opinión, que creo que es una de las cosas también que hace que el grupo sea muy dinámico y muy vivo, porque no quedan todos así con la misma opinión.
Like this music that's playing in the background, this is Another You from More Songs About Love and Hate. I mean, that's sort of a ballad by the Godfathers that could be considered soft, but it's not. It's got a dark sort of energy going through it.
Sí, que aunque la canción que está soñando, que puede parecer una balada, que realmente tiene su lado oscuro también, y que eso es lo que le convierte en una canción Godfather.
Bueno, en cualquier caso, en mi opinión, por lo menos, a mí haga lo que hagan, siempre me gustan, porque me gustan desde hace ya 25 años, así que estaré encantada con todo lo que hagan, seguramente.
Our presenter said she really loves everything you've ever done, so it's you know, she's really sure that anything you do now will be great as well.
The check's in the post.
Sí, que el talón está en
Sí. Bueno, en cualquier caso, se nos ha terminado el tiempo. Quiero agradecerles a los Godfathers que hayan venido hasta aquí, además que vienen con un tiempo muy justo porque han estado tocando en Bilbao, han llegado hoy de Bilbao con el tiempo muy justo y nos han hecho el favor de venir hasta aquí y acercarse a nuestra emisora. Muchas gracias, espero que que lo pasen estupendamente en nuestra ciudad, en La Coruña, y que espero que no tarden otros 20 años en volver, y les dejamos ahora a todos escuchando Back into the Future. Sí.
Thanks for coming, and it's been great having you here, and hope you have a great time in Coruña, and don't wait 20 years before coming back again.
Well,
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias. We'll be back soon. Look out.
future makes